It started a few weeks ago, when my best friend Jake began acting strange. We'd been inseparable for years, but he started canceling plans and ignoring my calls. At the same time, Emily, the girl I'd been secretly crushing on, grew distant too. I didn't think much of it at first, maybe life was just getting in the way. But one night, I was scrolling through Instagram when I saw something that made my stomach drop. Jake had posted a story, a picture of him and Emily at a coffee shop, their hands suspiciously close. The caption read, "Late night chats with this one 2 hearts dot." My hands shook as I stared at the screen. Jake knew how I felt about her. I told him everything. The late night spent talking about how I'd muster the courage to ask her out. The way she smiled at me during our group hangouts. And yet, here he was, with her. The next day, I confronted him. He brushed it off with a laugh. "Dude, it's not like that. We're just friends," he said. Emily, too, avoided the topic when I tried to bring it up. But something about their behavior felt off. Like they were in on some private joke at my expense. It wasn't until a few nights later that things took a darker turn. I had fallen asleep after hours of overthinking everything. Around 2 a.m., I woke up suddenly, my throat dry. As I reached for my water bottle, I noticed it, my bedroom door was open, just a crack. My heart pounded. I always lock my door before bed. Always. I got up and checked the lock. It was still latched. But something felt wrong. My skin prickled as if I were being watched. I grabbed my phone to check for missed calls or messages, anything to distract me from the unease creeping over me. That's when I saw it. A text from an unknown number, "How's it feel to lose everything?" Attached was a photo of me, taken as I slept. My eyes widened as I stared at the image. It was unmistakably my room, my bed, my blanket pulled up to my chest. But the angle, it was from inside the room. Panic set in. I checked every corner, every closet, under the bed. No one was there. But I couldn't shake the feeling that someone had been watching me, maybe still was. The next morning, I saw Jake and Emily again. They were laughing together in the campus quad, sitting far too close. When I approached, Emily gave me a look that sent chills down my spine. Her smile was sweet, but her eyes, they looked cold. Calculating. Jake smirked and said, "Everything okay, man? You look like you've seen a ghost." Emily chuckled softly, her fingers brushing against his arm. I wanted to scream, to ask them what they were doing, why they were tormenting me. But then Jake leaned in and whispered, just loud enough for me to hear, "Careful, buddy. You don't want to make this worse." That night, I didn't sleep. The text still haunts me. I don't know how far they'll go or why they're doing this. But one thing's for sure, they've turned my life into a living nightmare. And somehow, I know, they're not done yet.